feels like it's so bright. So bright. Now it feels like it's kind of dull. I can't get it right. All right, y'all. 2 minutes in and I haven't even started talking to you. I can't get the lighting right. I hope this is okay. I know what you're thinking. I was thinking the same thing too. I have good reasons for all of these purchases, and I'll tell them to you. The one I really should not have happened. It shouldn't have happened, but I blame a friend. I have a friend that will message me links to different seed shops that either they've discovered or they're intending to buy from. And of course, when he sends me these links, I check them out. He even sent me, what was the latest link he sent me? Oh, the Kazula tomatoes. You know how I'm like down with the Kazula varieties? And he sent me something they were doing some sort of research on like the breeding of the different varieties. And my gosh, I had no idea there were so many crosses or types of Kazulas. If I can do like a screen record, I'll kind of show you, because it's all in, I'm not sure what the language is, German, or is that what she is? I'm not sure. Polish? It might be Polish because she's Polish, I believe. The creator of Kazula. The creator of the Kazula lines, I believe she's Polish. You need Google Translate otherwise, or I mean, unless you can speak that language. He also sent me a link a couple of weeks ago. After I bought from there, the ball just got rolling, and you know, I fell into a hole, a seed buying black hole. I ended up with a bunch more seeds, but you know, you can never have too many seeds. I don't care who tells you that you can have too many. You can't. You can't have too many. So I'm just going to keep buying them. But I really do think, I shouldn't say that. I was going to say that I do think that this is probably going to be my last seed haul for a while, but if something pops up, I'll be getting them. All right, so let's start with the one that started this whole thing. My friend Facebook messaged me and sent me a link to this place. It's called Tomato Galaxy, and how could you not want to look at this website with a name like that, Tomato Galaxy? It came in an envelope like this, and it says it's from Latvia. This website obviously was in euros. Everything I got from there was either $1.60, $1.70, or $1.80 euros. So that equals to, in American dollars, $1.71, $1.81, $1.91, I think that's right. And then it came, the seeds actually come in this, and it's taped up really well. I get some scissors. This is just driving me nuts. Okay. Okay. Ooh, I can't believe I didn't like open this all the way. Ah, I got a free gift. Cool. Oh, and there's like, I wonder if I can. So it's a small business, which I like to support small businesses when I can. When I got on this website, I'll do like a screen. I'll kind of show you what I discovered when I got on the website. So when you get on there, Tomato Galaxy, I'll link it below. I'll link all these places that I ordered from down below if you're interested in taking a look for yourself. When you go on the website, there's the one thing that I didn't quite fancy, especially when I have to go back and find the pictures for these tomatoes for this video. There's no search bar. Like, you can't actually search for a specific tomato. What it does have is the different categories. So it's got red, pink, bicolor, indeterminate, determinate, I think. And then it had peppers. It had some peppers as well. I don't know if I got any peppers. But as I was looking at, I mean, it's got a good amount of variety, but it's not like Delectation of Tomatoes, or what's another one I was looking at? Is it Diaflora? I can't remember. When you go to look, you have to pick a category, and then in that category, you know, you could pick a tomato. If you click on the tomato picture, there is a description on the left side. Now, of course, that's in, I'm not sure what language it's in, but you have to Google Translate. So you just click and then highlight everything, and then Google Translate will say that they're not translating that language, but you can pick another language. I picked Russian. Russian worked. So once I picked Russian, you scroll down and you'll see where it has translated into English, or whatever you need it to be translated to. But for me, I needed English, so it did. And then you can read the description. But on the right side, it'll have like the shorter, kind of tells you how many grams the tomato is, whether it's determinate, indeterminate. It gives you a rundown on the color. But I wanted to read the actual description, like, because sometimes it'll tell you who created the tomato, how far back the tomato goes, and I like to read about that stuff. So I Google translated all of the varieties that I picked. But that's how you do that. So I wish it had a search bar that you could like actually search for a specific tomato, but it doesn't. Something to think about, Tomato Galaxy. All right, so what did I get? I had no intention of buying tomatoes when I got on this website. He sent me the link, and when he sends me stuff, I always like to go and look. I'll show you the free gift I got. Oh, there's a rogue seed. Where did this come from? Oh no. So there's just like a seed that was just laying on the foam. I wonder if it came out of one of these packs. Okay, so we will plant this and see what pops up, but I'm going to keep that seed. I don't know where it came from. All right, so I got 2 free gifts. Let's see what these are. This is Domaine de Saint Jean de Beauregard. Can you see that? And then the other free gift I got, and this one has a picture of it, Verkino Shudo. So that's awesome. Thank you. Oh, and on the back, it tells you, so they all come with about 10 seeds, and I did count. It comes with like 10 to 12. On the back of the packaging, it kind of tells you, how many days to maturity, how big it is, how many grams, whether it's a beefsteak, pink. So kind of the same as on the website, the small description. This one here is a repeat. I don't know why I keep purchasing things I already have. So I traded for this one, or no, I bought this one from Renaissance Farms. So I don't know why I bought it again, but I did. So we'll just grow it from 2 places. This one's called Mermaid. Oh, let me do Mermaid. But it's a real pretty one. Eva Yellow Heart. So I don't have a ton of heart varieties, but I'm trying to expand what I do have, and this one seemed really cool. I don't think I have any yellow hearts. I have a white heart. I have a couple of red hearts. Now this one here is the reason that I decided that I had to make a purchase from here. And if I was gonna get one tomato variety, I might as well just get a few more, right? So this one was so neat looking, and I was like, I can't not get that. And I didn't want to wait till it was sold out. And then you know how you want something, you're like, I don't need it, I don't need it. And then a couple weeks later, you're like, oh, I'm gonna go ahead and get that. And then it's sold out. And you're just like, oh. I've learned my lesson with that, and I'm just going ahead and getting stuff when I really, really want it. And I knew that at one point I needed to have this one. It's called Dancing Green Fingers. And look at that thing. They're so cool looking. It says they're 30 to 40 grams, and it's a cherry. So I'm not quite sure how big it is. It's probably not too big. I'm guessing like that. So it's like I would say like a extra long cherry. But this is like so cool. I've never seen it before anywhere else. So I was like, oh, I must get that. This one looked really pretty. It was called Rusted Soul. A lot of these I'd never have ever seen anywhere else. And I like the big old picture in the packaging. That's way cool. Moonshiner's Ball. So I might not have to look these up. I'm not sure. But sometimes I like to have a picture of like the whole tomato and then what it looks like on the inside. So we'll see. And then this one. This was another one. I was like, oh my gosh. Didn't know that even existed. So Big Zack is like, you get these really giant tomatoes, and it's an heirloom, but there's also a hybrid Big Zack. I'd never seen any other but the Big Zack red. This one was Big Zack yellow. I was like, heck yeah, I want that. Bulgarian giant. I like anything that has the word giant in it, because the bigger the tomato, the funner the tomato, I think. Some of my biggest tomatoes, like Church was really big. What's another really big one that I grew? Soldaki had really, really big tomatoes. Now Soldaki, the flavor, I don't know. It wasn't that impressive to me, but someday I may try it again. Maybe I just didn't give it enough of a chance, but the tomatoes were huge. Oh, this one was cool. I like the name of this one. This one was called Lithium Sunset. This was on my, I had seen this one before at other places because it was in my wish list notebook. So I can cross that one off there. Whetstone Wonder. The inside of that tomato just looked, oh, I probably was hungry when I ordered because some of these just look so juicy and delicious, and I'm so wanting to taste a ripe tomato. Oh, it's gonna be such a long while still. This one is gorgeous, and this looks like it's heart-shaped. Yep, plum heart, and it's called Blues on a Platter. Look how pretty that one is. Oh, I can't wait. I know I'd already picked out the tomato varieties I'm supposed to grow. That's my grow list, but there might be like a couple like green fingers and blues on a platter that get tossed in there. I don't know. But I did get my family members' permission to grow some stuff on it because they got this really huge flat yard, and they said that I could plant some stuff there, so I'm taking advantage of that. So if I do end up growing a whole bunch of tomatoes, you know, that I didn't intend on doing, that at least now I'll have a place that I can put them. I'm just hoping that the deer don't get a hold of them, because they have like a herd of deer. But I'm gonna put a fence around it, and I'm gonna do what I do in mine, and hopefully that works. But if not, at least I'll try. I got a dwarf. This one was really cool shape, and I was like, I've never seen one this color with this fun of a shape. It's called Dwarf Antho Pink Panther. Plus the name is cool, Pink Panther. Anybody else like that show, Pink Panther? This one looks so pretty, like the way it, I'll get a better picture of it, but it's called Mar Azul. You can't really tell how pretty it is on that picture, but it is very pretty. And it is a beef steak, 150 to 300 grams. What was Blues on a Platter? Blues on a Platter is pretty big too. It says it's a 100 to 200 grams. Nalumi. It's the next one I got that I thought was really pretty, and this one is 100 to 150 grams. Yellow Indigo. And then last one I got was Tikla Sundari. And this one, again, was a very interesting shape. It's described as plum barrel. So shaped like a barrel. I don't know if you can tell, but I don't have any other tomatoes that are shaped like this, so had to have it. Okay, so that's what I got from Tomato Galaxy. So thank you, friend, for sending me down that rabbit hole. I'm always interested in finding new places to get tomato seeds. And then I can share with you whether it's, you know, worthwhile. Try them out and maybe make these small big businesses a little less small. So I have ordered from this next place before called Reimer Seeds, and they sent me a magnet, so that's pretty neat. The reason, so I said I had reasons for each of these purchases, is so I grew birdhouse gourds, and on Pinterest I had seen some pictures of these decorated gourds like chickens. I'll throw up a picture. And I thought I could do it with birdhouse gourds, but then upon looking at the ones that I have, I'm like, they won't look anything like chickens if I use those. I looked into it, and the kind of gourds that they used for those were called Martin birdhouse gourds. So they don't have as long of a neck. It just kind of like tapers. So it's like a triangular kind of shape. But I got a pack of those, and this comes with a lot of seeds. I don't know if you can see how many seeds, but it's like filled up to there. Let's see what the seeds look like. I'll go ahead and open it. Oh, cool. Oh, they're pretty. Oh, do they have like a coating on them? They look like they're painted. Do you see that? They're like metallic-y pink. Are they? They're so interesting looking. I don't know. And then I saw on Pinterest, it was sort of like a wind chime sort of deal with a large birdhouse gourd, and then hanging from the bottom, like the wind chime part, it had a bunch of mini birdhouse gourds, or no, bottle gourds. So it had like a bottle gourd on top, and then it had hanging from the bottom miniature bottle gourds that would, you know, clink together. But I got some miniature bottle gourds. Like, that's something I would like to make. And then this one is called Boule gourd, and I accidentally bought 2 packs. I don't know how I keep doing this, but I did. And it's a very interesting one. It's shaped like an apple gourd, but it's like warty. So the outside of it looked just super interesting, and I'm sure there's something I can figure out to do with it. And it says they're about 6 to 8 inches tall and about 6 inches wide. So I got 2 packs of those. And then there was one thing that was back ordered, and it was called Sweet Danny Basil, and it should be shipping like yesterday. It says it shipped on the 12th. Danny Basil is said to have a very strong lemony scent. That's another, that same friend is very into basils too, so he's got me curious about basils. So every time I get on any kind of website and they have basils, I look at their basils, and if I don't already have seeds for that kind of basil, I get them. So I got that basil, and then I also got red Rubin basil. And I mean, it comes with a lot of seeds. And so these were $2.75 a pack. The basils, the Boule gourd, Martin House gourd was $3.50, and the miniature bottle gourd was $3.50. So it was either $2.75 or $3.50. And then it was $8 to mail first class shipping. That's a good amount of seeds. Some of the tomato seeds come with 20, and I think I got a couple that only came with 10. And they were all about $2.75. This one's called Old Ivory Egg tomato, and I had never seen a shaped tomato like this as far as like white tomatoes go. And the size of it was really neat too. So then I got green pineapple tomato. I just thought it was pretty. And I got black zebra tomato. So I have green zebra, I have orange zebra, now I have black zebra, and there is a red zebra on my tomato wish list. And then I'd already made this order before I did my picking out my tomatoes, and I really wanted this tomato. I already had seeds for it. Bazinga. Anybody else like Big Bang Theory? I love that show. Sheldon was, oh, I wanted him to be my friend. But now I have more seeds of Bazinga, and I'm pretty sure I bought Bazinga from Reimer the first time. And I got some peppers. I got jumbo stuffed sweet peppers. And I got 2 of those, 2 jumbo stuffed sweet peppers. Gosh darn it. Hate when I do that. And then I got super heavyweight sweet peppers. So just even bigger, I guess. Super heavyweight sweet peppers. And then the last thing I got was King Richard leeks. And these leeks are supposed to be about 1 foot long of the like white leek part that you eat before you get to the leaves. So they're pretty big leeks. And I don't know if the leeks that I have in the garden now are gonna do anything. I'm just letting stuff kind of do its thing through winter, and we'll see what we get in the spring. But I do want to plant some more in the spring and see if I can get some more leeks, like a summer harvest or a fall harvest. But that's what I got from Reimer. There's one more place that I bought from. Oh, I wanted to say about the red Rubin basil. They said that basil was really good for making flavored vinegar. So that intrigues me. I was just like, ooh, flavored vinegar. I want to try that. So I'm thinking that when I grow that, that might be what I want to do, is make some flavored vinegar. And that came in this package. Last place I got was from, what was this place called? I think it's in here. Okay, so my reasoning for buying from this place is Garden, if you ever watch Garden Answer on YouTube, Garden Answer made me do it. This place was called Trailing Petunia. So I just put into the search bar, I think it was anemone seeds. And this one of these places came up. Is either that or ranunculus, because she pre-sprouts her anemones and ranunculus. And last year I watched her do it, and then this year she put up a video doing it, and I was just like, I want to do that. I don't have any anemone and I don't have any ranunculus, and so I always want to keep learning new skills and trying to grow new things. Even if the process is still the same, I just want to see, can I do it? And watch how things grow, and just build my gardening knowledge, so to speak. So I got a couple of anemones and a couple of ranunculuses, and then of course I perused their website as well and found some other things. So I'll start with the anemones. Some of them were just so pretty. So I got, this one is called Mona Lisa Red Bicolor, and I'll throw up a better picture, but it does have the picture on the packaging, which I like. I love the picture on the packaging. So on the packaging, it kind of tells you when you should start them, how far deep in the soil, and when you should transplant them from their pots. And they tell you it can take 20 days or more to germinate. So I'm starting my anemones from seed. Hopefully I'm successful at it. It says it comes with 15 seeds, but I counted. There's more like, I think there was 18 in one and 20 in another. In the fall, you're to dig up your anemones and your ranunculuses because they won't survive over winter. And then you store them kind of like you would dahlia tubers, and then you pre-sprout them in the late winter, early spring, like in a greenhouse. At least that's what she does. And so I want to do it too. So I have to start them from seed though. So I started dahlias from seed and I was successful at that. So this shouldn't be too much harder. I also got Harmony Double Blue Anemone. And those look so pretty too. So we're gonna give that a try, as well as the ranunculus. So she already has her established ranunculus. So she just pre-sprouts them, but I again am starting them from seed. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, the anemones and the ranunculus, they were all $6 each. This one I got was called Magic Fireball. It's so pretty. And how it comes in this little vial thing. Let me take it out of there so I can show you. And so it kind of looks like they're pelleted seeds. That's what they look like. And you get, how many do you get? 25 pelleted seeds for the ranunculus. So I got that variety, and I'm gonna start all of them probably. Maybe not, I don't know. This one is Magic Golden Yellow. So again, comes in the little vial with the little pelleted seeds. So I'm excited to learn this, learn how these grow, learn a new skill. And so the other things that I got, of course, I looked at if they had any basils, and they did. And this one piqued my interest. This one was called Basil Patio Key Lime. Oh, this one said it did well in small pots, and it's about 8 to 10 inches tall. And so what I thought I would do with this one, and these are see the seeds there. Doesn't come with a whole lot of seeds, but enough. So what I'm thinking I'm gonna do with some of my smaller basil seed, let me show you. For the past couple years, Dollar Tree has had these in a larger size, and I do have some of them, and I may try growing some of these basils in that, but I thought just to have some inside on my window, I might try to grow some of the basils in these little tiny pots and just see how they do. You'd have to grow something that has some pretty shallow roots, but I think I think it could be done. So I got a bunch of those just to see what I could grow in them. They're pretty cool. For $1.25, used to be $1. Oh, and I got, the other thing I got was a few peppers that, one of them I'd never seen before and I thought was really neat. This one was called Paper Lantern, and it's hot. It says that the peppers are about 3 to 4 inches long and they're wrinkled. These seeds were $5.50, so a little bit pricey for seeds, but it had it has like a really awesome shape. I'll throw up a better picture, but it said it was related to the habanero in like heat wise. And another thing that it said is that it grew well in colder climates, so I'm hoping that this will be one that kind of lasts a little bit into fall. I have seeds for red Marconi, but I've never seen orange Marconi, and so I saw orange Marconi and I was like, ooh, I want those. Last year, my red Marconi, I got a huge one off of it, so I'm hoping I can get a huge orange one too. They're so good. They are so sweet. Salivating thinking about my Marconi. And then this one I thought was interesting. It's cayenne orange pepper. So these look like they might be a little bit longer than the red cayenne, but I don't know. Sometimes pictures can be deceiving. On my order form, there was like this little thing and it said, thank you for your order. And it says they offer over 3,500 kinds of vegetable and flower seeds. So they've got a good amount of stuff that they carry. So those were my 3 orders. Have any of you grown ranunculus or anemones? If you have, let me know in the comments what your thoughts are, or if there's any of the tomato varieties that you would like me to grow, or you were excited to see, or maybe you're excited for me to grow. Comment below, let me know, and maybe I'll add them to my grow list. Whew, that's a lot. I'm gonna try to refrain. I'm gonna try to refrain from buying any more seeds, but who knows? Because it's time to start planting, so that's where my focus is going. In the winter, it just seems like you're kept inside, it's cold, and you end up just on seed websites or in seed catalogs, and you just can't help yourself. At least I'm that way. And it's fun. I like to try new things. So anyway, give this video a thumbs up, please comment, and I'll catch you in the next one, guys. Enjoy your day.